Hey guys, welcome to AndroGuider. So in this video we are gonna review the resurrection Gimmicks 5.6.8. So this ROM comes in with the May security patch, as you can see, and the build date is 10th of May. So this ROM was released just yesterday, and it consists of tons of customizations. So we'll dive into the configuration straight away. Under the status bar customizations, you can customize the clock. Here you can select the clock style, that is nothing but the position of the clock, right, left, center, or you can just hide it. Then you can show the AM/PM style, and along with that we have got various font styles too. I'll just show you them if you want to. If you select PM, this is the normal style. You can observe the changes in the top right corner. So if I show the normal size, the font size is equal to that of the digits of the clock, and if I select the small size, you can just see the changes. The font size is smaller than the font size of the digits of the clock, so I'll just hide it. Yeah, then you can show the date. I've again selected the normal font. You can just observe the changes in the top right corner again. When I select small, it goes back. The font size becomes smaller than the clock font size. So again I'll just hide it. Then we have got various date styles, lowercase, uppercase, or the normal. The normal one is nothing but in which the first letter is uppercase followed by lowercase characters. Then you can even customize the date position, left of time or right of time. Then we have got various date formats. You can just go through all of them. Then you can adjust the color, and when you have got various font styles, bold, italics, bold, italic, you can just go through all of them if you want to. And then we have got various font sizes too, the minimum being 4 and the maximum one being 23. 23 one is quite large, and there is 4, it's barely visible. I'll just go in with the 14, which is the default size. Then we have got the battery status style customizations. Let me put the brightness to full. Sorry guys, I just forgot about it. And yeah, so under the battery status style, you can customize the battery icon. You have portrait, landscape, circle, dotted circle, or text, and you can just hide it. Then you can show the battery percentage inside the icon or next to the icon, or just hide it. I have shown it inside the icon. I can show it next to the icon too. I'll show it inside the icon. Then we have got the battery bar customizations. You can customize the location of the battery bar, top of the status bar, top of navigation bar, or bottom of navigation bar. Then we have got battery bar styles. Center mirrored one is the one which is in which the battery bar is symmetrical right about the home button of the navigation bar, and the regular one is aligned to the left of the screen, as you can see at the bottom of the navigation bar. I'll have it at center mirrored. Then you can show the charging animation, which may result in a poor user experience, because it's it occupies a bit of your RAM, or so your phone might just lag a bit. So it's if you have a phone which is low on hardware, which is maybe has got a 1 gig of RAM, or something like that, then I would prefer that you should disable it. Otherwise you can show it if you want to, or if you like it. Then you can even customize the color of the battery bar. You have also got the battery bar thickness, 1, 2, 3, or 4 dB. Then we have got the status bar icons. You can show or hide whichever icon you want to. Suppose the Wi-Fi is not in danger at the moment, so just to show you, I may just hide the, say if I enable the Bluetooth, then you can see the Bluetooth icon, and there I can hide it or show it. I'll disable it. Then you have got the status bar icon colors. Here you can just color your status bar if you want to. You have got notification icon colors, status bar icon colors, signal colors, no SIM card colors, airplane mode, battery. Then we have got the carrier label options. From here you can choose where you want to show the carrier label, either on the status bar or on the keyguard, or on both the status bar and the keyguard. There you can see it's there on the status bar. Then you can even have a custom carrier label. Say I have ABC, there it changes in the status bar. And then you can even customize the color, the size, or you can hide it if some of the notifications are you can just choose if there are certain number of notifications that are visible, you can just hide it. Otherwise it will the carrier label will just clog up your status bar, and you might have a tough time figuring out which the notifications of which app were there, as your status bar would be clogged up. So I'll just disable it. And then we have network traffic customizations. You can select whichever you want to, outgoing and incoming, or just outgoing or incoming, or you can even disable it. Then you can select the display unit, bits per second or bytes per second. Then you can customize the color to update interval. If you want it to be less frequent, then maybe select 500 milliseconds or 1000 milliseconds. The more frequently you update the network traffic, the more battery it will consume. So just keep that in mind and select the options accordingly. Then you can even auto hide them if there is no data activity. Then you can even hide the arrows too if you want to. Then you have got the inactivity threshold. So say after what time after what time the network traffic should hide. It's just an added on customization of auto hide feature. That's nothing but the inactivity threshold. Then we've got the destruction logo customizations. You can show it if you want to. I'm showing it on the left for this video. You can then also customize the logo color too. Then you also have custom logos. So as I have mentioned in previous videos, this customization is available in it was available earlier in just very few ROMs, AOS, IP and Destruction Gimmicks, but now AICP, Cyanide, these ROMs have also taken up this feature, and if I am not wrong, it was available in the latest build of DU2, and I think 10.2, that's the latest version. So we have got customizations here too. You can color the custom logo, or you can just choose any custom logo you want to, maybe Drupal, and there you see you can show Xbox too. So you have got tons of things you can choose from. Just go ahead and select the one which you like. Then we've got the headset icon too. You can just show it or hide it. Then we've got the status bar weather temperature. You can show it with scale or without scale, and then you can adjust the placement to right or left. Then you can change the color. We have got various font styles, and you can also change the font size too. Then we've got brightness control, notification count, double tap to sleep, SU indicator, 4G instead of LTE, 3G instead of HSPA, breathing notification. We have got breathing, missed call, voicemail and SMS. So you can select them if you want to. Next up we have got the notification draw customizations. Under notification header we have got the time contextual headers. That's the first option. So from here you can select the time contextual headers, which are nothing but they will replace the stock. I'll just disable it at the moment. And as you can see, the stock notification header, this is one which comes in by default, and then if you want to enable it, there you can see the notification header style changes. So you've got various styles, various image packs from which you can choose from. Suppose I choose the nature one, and there you can see. So these are the customizations which are available. I will just go maybe through. I'll show you pitch black. There you can see the pitch black logo. We've also got various destruction, remix image packs too. There it is. And then RR2, say 5. So there are some subtle changes. I'll just select the nature one. Then we have got the header items. You can show whichever options you want to: extended status bar, task manager, notification panel, clock, date, clock details with AM and PM. And then we have got the battery, notification icon, notification panel, username, user switch, or the weather too. You can just show the weather, and there you can see it is just below the owner info icon. Then next up we have got notification header fonts. From here you can customize the font styles. Again, these are similar to the clock and date font styles which I showed you way back. Then you can customize the entire notification header fonts. This room is full of customizations, as I have previously mentioned. Then you can also change the colors too. Date, clock, weather, battery, alarm. You can just go ahead and customize them if you want to. Then next up we have got force expanded notifications, disable immersive mode messages. Under the notification color customizations, from here you can customize the these are the notifications which are visible at the moment, so you can customize the color of these notifications. So by default the notification colors are, the background is white and the notification background, I'll just change them and show them to you. So say if I choose yellow, let me change the background a bit, say orange. I'll just show it to you now. Maybe a system UI restart would be required. It should have been customized, and you can even change the clear all icon to say green. Then and there you see the clear all icon got customized, but the notification background should have been customized. The notification background on long press, let's start the long press one. Yeah, there you can see it's gone to yellow as we had selected, but the notification background should have changed to maybe a system UI restart or a reboot would be required to change that. Then you can select the quick settings panel, opacity. You can do that. There's nothing but the you can I'll just show it to you if you want to. Say I select 206. Then you can see but this is nothing but you can relate it to transparency. The lesser the value, the more transparent it is. Then similarly you can do all these customizations with the header, volume dialog, power menu. Then next up we have got the quick settings panel customizations. You have the quick pull down, smart pull down, number of quick setting tiles per row, 3 or 4 or 5, you can choose from that. Then enable 3 location states. You can enlarge the first row. Quick setting tiles are also there. I'll just show you the ones which are available. These are the ones which are present by default. So if you want to add any tile, you can just go to the tiles which are available in this room. So there are pretty much of many of them to choose from. So that's all we have got. Then we have got the quick setting vibrations, and you can just customize when your phone should vibrate it depending upon the touch. These are the options which are available. Then we have got the quick setting colors. So this feature is present in this feature is in fact absent in most of the rooms. The only rooms which I can recall had this feature was Cyanide and Destruction Gimmicks, and the upcoming build of ZS room will also be having this feature. So only 3 rooms at the moment have this feature, but I think that this feature would be in great demand. Personally I use this feature a lot, along with a tasker script to customize the location, the colors of the quick settings icons and the background according to the wallpaper that I'm using. That's an action launcher feature. Maybe I will cover it up sometime later. So I'll just show it to you once. Maybe have a blue background. Okay, let's have a look. So yeah, we selected the orange color way back, if you remember, and now you can see the colors have finally changed. So okay, because we have enabled the transparency, the colors won't be reflecting much of it, but I will change the icon colors so that you can just have a look that this feature is working our end. So let's have a look. There you can see there's the red color. It looks pretty cool. Then we also have got the you can color almost everything that is there in the quick settings panel. Then we have got disable quick settings on lock screen, brightness slider, brightness icon. And then in the navigation bar customizations, we have got smart bar. You can choose the navigation mode, that is fling, or there you can see there's fling with the resection logo, or the smart bar. Then we have got the smart bar settings. I'll just show the settings to you. And then there is also the navigation bar tint. I think this is a newly added feature which was absent in earlier builds. So you can have a look at the features. You have got actions. You can double tap or long press, and I'll just show you the options which are available. So say if I double tap, I can either choose a custom action, and these are the custom actions which are available, or I can select an application. Then we also have got the button touch animation, ripple or spring. If you select spring, I'll just show it to you at the moment. So first of all I will stop, and then you can see it just bounces off like a spring. Then we have got pulse. So this build introduces a lot of pulse customizations too. Earlier we just had the first three options: show pulse, pulse color, and turn on lava lamp. So from now on you can even customize the pulse bar width, the spacing between the music equalizers which are shown there at the in the navigation bar. Then you also have got the block size, the block spacing. Hell, lot of customizations again, as I have been saying for a long time. And then you have got the visualizer sanity level, just the aggression for pulse visualizer, relax and calmness. So yeah, you can pretty much understand what it means from the description. So you can, if you like, if you want the the pulse music equalizers to be pretty aggressive, then you should select the insane option, or you can just go ahead with the relax one. So that's a pretty cool feature too. Then under the button controller, this option was introduced in 5.6.7, in a later update. Then we have got the power menu customizations, power off, reboot menu, screenshot, on the go mode, torch, sound panel, screen record. This is what I really love about restructure Gimmicks. You've got really even a large amount of customization in the power menu too. So I have already said that power menu customization, especially the on the go mode, and maybe the torch option, it's absent in most of the AOSP based ROMs that I have come across. Maybe I think I would exclude AOSIP, but Dirty Unicorns definitely does not have these many customizations, but still it's a great ROM too. Then we have got the end call feature, press power button twice to launch the camera, home button should wake up device. Then we have got all the hardware customizations. So the new features which were introduced in the 5.6.7 build, I will just cover up them again. So you now have the volume down plus power button that will trigger up a screenshot, or you can use the volume up plus power button combination to start a screen record. Then you have got the volume up key answer feature too, and then volume steps customizations, 5 being the minimum one and 60 being the max. These are the customizations which you have. And then we've got the recents customization. You can show the search bar in recents memory, and memory bar you can customize the clear all buttons too, and the location. Then you can also have many recent styles. I'll just cover up them in a bit. So I also have to show you another feature which I will just go through in a moment. So under the button style customizations, you have got the, you can just change the clear all button. Say I select the Z1, and there you can see it changes. So you can also have you can even have an animation. I will show it to you. You also have got the colors customization. This ROM is full of colors customizations. Then you have got the task. You had again hell lot of customizations. So say if I clear up everything, there you see there was an rotation animation. Then I will undergo configuration and view in recents. So these are the customization which you have. Then you have got recent styles. We have covered them up. Then we have got immersive recents, full screen status bar only or navigation bar. You can prefer to show them when you any one of them, or hide both the status bar and the navigation bar when you select the full screen option. Then you can show the clock or the date, and we also have the slim recents and the omni recents too. Then we have got the lock screen customizations. So you can show the power menu on the lock screen, and you have got a lock screen notification counts too. The maximum notification, maximum number of notifications which should be there will show on the lock screen. Then we have got lock screen media cover art, music visualizers. Then the lock screen UI, you have got the lock screen blur, but just remember that lock screen blur consumes some amount of battery too. Then you have got the lock screen colors. I'll just show you my lock screen. This is what it looks like. Again, it's colored up. Again, then you have, but the number of options which were available in lock screen colors customization was reduced from 5.6.5 I think, and earlier we used to also have many customizations of the weather panel that was shown on the lock screen if you would just enable that option, but they have reduced the number. I think AOSIP and Cyanide had way more options than this build of Restructuring Gimmicks. Then you can customize the fonts too. We also have got the date fonts too. Earlier, we just used to get, that's what I remember. And I remember it correctly that the previous build just had the lock screen fonts feature. You just could select only that if you just select one font, that would be applied to the whole lock screen. But here the font customization have been bifurcated into the clock and date, so you just get another thing to customize. Then we have got date and time customizations. So charging current, this feature has been imported from AICP. You can also have the bottom screen shortcuts or the quick shortcuts. Then gestures, double tap to sleep on the lock screen and the lock screen torch. Then you can set the lock screen wallpaper. Then you also have got the weather options, and you can also choose the icons. Then we have got the animations. So under system animations, we have got again a hell lot of customization, as you can see. So you can I will just show you them if you want to have a look at them. These are the ones which are available. The options are same for each and every animation, so I think you had a good look at them, and these are the options which are available. Then we also have the toast animations. Again, you can go through them. Then you can enable or disable the toast icon. We also have got the list view animation. Sometimes sometimes I select alpha, which helps me scroll through long lists rather quickly. Then we also have got the list view interpoler and the power menu animations too. These are the ones which are available. I'll show you mine. And there you see, there comes the power menu. Then we have got the gesture anywhere and app circle bar, and you also have got the 3-finger gesture, swipe down 3 fingers to take a screenshot, and we also have got the app circle bar. Then under the multitasking options, so this is a new feature. I'll just show it to you quickly. So floating windows has been introduced in this video, but this is nothing but a replication of the Xhalo window expose module. So say, then open another app. Say if I open dialer, then you just need to select this 4 squared icon, and there you can see I can just move this app around, and at the same time I can play with my background app. So say currently we have got the launcher in the background. So as you can see, I'm going through the launcher at the same time, and at the same time I can play with my dialer too. So again, this is, if you are familiar with Xhalo window, then you would not have much problem, but if this is a new feature to you, then it's pretty cool to use. And then you can just disable it and get back to your default configurations. Then we also got those slim actions and pie. If you want to launch them during the floating window mode too, then you can just tick that. Then we also have pie control. I don't use it, but again you can go through the customizations which are available. The pie size, gravity, and these are the customizations which are available. So next up we have the miscellaneous options. You can change SE from enforcing to permissive. By default the default kernel is enforcing. Then you have got the dashboard styles. It will just change your settings menu in the form of columns. I prefer to have it in rows. Then you've got the launch music app, DOS, power save. And then you can restart the system UI. You've got the weather customizations too. Then ad blocker is nothing but add away. Then you can disable force close notifications. We have got the wake lock blocker. If you want to use it, then please use it carefully. We also got the system app remover. As I had already told you, some of the animations sometimes help you to scroll through long lists quickly. And the advanced option, we have got the camera shutter sound, screenshot sound, safe headset volume. So I think that's all we have got. Then I'll just quickly go through the sounds and display and lights menus quickly, so you can just have a look. Under other sounds, we have got touch sound, screen locking sound, dial pad sounds, volume adjustment sound. You can also have charging sounds. Then vibrate for call or vibrate on touch. Then under sounds, sorry, just got in it again. Then we have got brightness level, adaptive brightness, live display, sleep, wake, unplug. Sadly, but I don't know why, but maybe the developer is forgetting. Ambient display should have been included in this build. I will make it a point to inform the developer again. Then pretty much the options are same. Again, if you don't remember, you have a light and dark theme option too. It will just darken your settings menu based on the time of the day you are using your phone. It's light in the morning and dark at the night, so that it can be light on your eyes. Then you've got the LCD density too. Notifications, that's pretty much similar stuff. You can again go through the features if you want to. So you would also got super SU and kernel auditor. So guys, this is all I've got for you in this video. I think I pretty much summed up all the features. Yeah guys, so this is all I've got for you in this video. I hope you enjoyed it. So if you really are a restructured remix ROM lover, or if you like it, this build is full of customizations, and it is one of the most customizable ROMs that is available till date. So if you wanna go ahead and then you can check this build out, and it's pretty stable. I'll just inform of few of the bugs which I noticed during this video, such as the ambient display. I'll just make a note to the developer, and maybe you'll include it in the future build. So that's all I've got in this video. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.